Hey, illuminaries, look like Etheria Restart got some splaining to do. Now, this post was made 2 days ago. It's an announcement regarding their recent adjustments. Let's read it together, shall we? We sincerely apologize for the inadequate advance notice regarding gameplay change. We acknowledge that announcing updates 1 hour before implementation was insufficient notice. We will ensure future gameplay changes are announced well as advanced to provide proper transparency. My fellow illuminaries, I've never seen a gacha game apologize without properly compensating the player. Do you feel compensated by an apology and I'll do better next time? Sometimes that's just not enough for a company to spending your money into, especially if you pulled this character using one of those mini bundles they have in their gacha shop, expecting a character that is able to commit massive dot destruction by her hand. This number one is not a sufficient apology to me. It is what it is. Regarding the balance adjustments, the recent adjustments are regress a bug that has been present since launch and was affecting gameplay balance. Here are the gameplay balance adjustments are standard practice in games of this type to maintain healthy gameplay. We want to establish clear expectation that balance adjustments will occur regularly as part of our ongoing commitment to game. We will communicate this schedule transparently to players. Gacha games usually get one shot at this. You usually don't get second chance, so really, looks like we have a communication breakdown. I think number 2 kind of missed the mark here. Players aren't asking for clarification. They're asking for compensation because they thought this character was going to be more useful in more stages. Shadow Sonia just isn't that useful in a lot of stages right now. You made a character objectively worse. They want to reconfigure her or something. Clarification on community management communication. Clarification on community management communication. Our community managers acted professionally and provided accurate information throughout this situation. Due to time zones differences between our teams, there was a coordination delay in obtaining complete technical details. We observed that the screenshots of the community manager responses have been taken out of context and used to spread false information. Accusations of deliberate misinformation against our team members are unfounded and inappropriate. Hold on. This could be read in a way that we're blaming content creators for spreading misinformation from the beta to the fan base, and now the fan base is all up in arms because of them. Y'all the one who gave them codes and didn't tell them that you're gonna nerf a dot character. You think they didn't want to make a video on that? Hey, dots are bad. Easy clicks, easy views, right? I don't get that one. Now, community, if it's not content creators, who else got the pull and reach to be able to affect players on that scale? Come on. Addressing inaccurate information. We have identified instances where the outdated beta version data has been incorrectly compared to current live version statistics, leading to misleading conclusions about recent change. Beta data should not be used as a reference point for evaluating live game balance. Well, they're basically saying, listen guys, the beta, it wasn't right. PCs did make a lot of clickbaity pre-launch beta strategies. This is true. I give them this. But here's why I won't get them. There is no way in God's green earth that you did not know these content creators are making beta content on a mass scale. You didn't make the proper adjustments to help. You didn't make the proper adjustments to inform your player base that some of these characters will be changed at launch. You took it as a given. You took it as it was just something players should just be expected. Guess not. Our commitment moving forward. We will announce all gameplay updates and balance changes with adequate lead time. We will improve coordination between our development and community management teams to ensure timely information sharing, and we will be more cautious and deliberate with all future adjustments. Again, we apologize for this communication breakdown, and we are implementing process improvements to prevent similar situations. Your feedback is invaluable in helping us build a better experience for all hyperlink. Thank you for your continued support. Here's what happened. Content creators saw your game in the beta and thought, hey, that was a nice game. Let me make some content. You took that data and made some changes in between the time period that we got. Of course, perfectly understandable. Then, 1 hour before the game launched, you decided to let players know that you made some changes, some of the bosses. That 1 hour time period, not enough people were able to see it. They were already inside the game playing. It was a miscommunication. It was a fail. But this post comes off as blame the CC. But, you know, if we have to do better in the future, we will, we guess. I got this off already. It has no upvotes. Let's see what the people talking about. This one has 45 likes. Good. But what about compensation? Give the players opportunity to reset the units affected by the situation. I have to agree with this no register guy and remove Shadow Sonia and rework her like they're doing with Hoyen. They clearly don't want dots in the game. It's always the next comment that always goes a little too far, in my opinion. We got any more highly liked one. Beta mechanics shouldn't be alive and well in this game with no communication as to the changes once the game go live. Based on this logic, literally any unit in the game can be hotfixed to not work in its current capacity. You could use the same excuse to say remove a size immunity from his kit. Who approved the statement? Your pre-launch patch notes specifically said fix the bug when Honora was not immune to DOT. Oh, and then it gets a little non-PG from there. That comment was a little interesting because it implied that Shadow Sonia was working as the beta intended well into the game being launched and then changed and hotfixed after the game was launched. This was not how the community post I just read framed it. I don't even know what I'm even supposed to say about that. Now, to the CCs, it's really not on their job to fact check beta content and make sure things are okay on that site since they're not employed by the company. So why even have community managers at that point? And yes, there was a miscommunication. Miscommunications usually lead to compensation. That's my little tagline for the video. Tell me if you like it in the comments below. Anyway, subscribe if you like the content, like if you like the video, and comment if you have anything to say. Stay lit, my fellow illuminator, and let's hope Etheria Restart is a long-lasting game.